الحمد لله رب العالمين صلى الله وسلم على محمد وآله وصحبه وسلم. So inshallah ta'ala we're going to repeat the class that we had last Wednesday, in regards to al-hajb, the prevention when it comes to inheritance. Al-hajb, prevention when it comes to inheritance. And al-hajb, you can write this down if you wish. Al-hajb, which is prevention, is of two types. The first type is total prevention. Total prevention. Second one is partial prevention. And I will give some examples so that this picture is clear to you, inshallah. The first one, the total prevention, is like when someone, for example, is described with a certain characteristic that prevents him or her from inheriting. So when someone is described with a characteristic that prevents him or her from inheriting, period. Like, for example, al-kufr. If someone commits a nullifier of Islam and becomes an apostate, murtad, wal-'iyadhu billah, the one who renounces Islam, then this individual is prevented from getting his share of inheritance, and I will give you some examples. So we have a man who dies. He leaves a wife and he leaves a daughter and he leaves a father. So the father, he gets how much? One-third, because of the presence of al-far' al-warid. Al-far' al-warid is the children. These are called al-far' al-warid. If you want, in English you can say the descendant. Because you have al-usul wal-furu'. Al-usul are the ascendant, like the father and his father, and up and up and up. These are called al-usul, the ascendant. Al-furu', what branches out from them. So those are the children, the sons and daughters and the like. So now the father is going to get he's going to get 1/3, right, of that inheritance. And the wife is going to get how much? How much is the wife going to get?
Is there a mother?
No. There's no mother. There's just the father and the son who apostated from Islam, and a daughter and a wife. So the father, we gave him 1/3, right? So the mother, the wife, how much does she get?
1/8.
Which she gets 1/8 because of the presence of the daughter. Then how much does the daughter get? She gets how much?
The rest.
There's no father, right?
There's no father, so she gets 1/2. She gets 1/2 because her brother does not matter here. She gets 1/2. The rest goes to the father. Right. Now you get it. Okay, let's repeat it again, Ikhwan. Hassan, can you try?
No, I gotta hear it again.
All right, so we have a man who passed away, right? He leaves a father. he leaves a wife, he leaves a daughter, and he leaves a son who left Islam. May Allah protect us. Okay? Now, how do we divide this? Now, the father, we gave him what he's supposed to get. No, he's supposed to get 1/6. We made a mistake. He's supposed to get 1/6 because of the daughter being there. See, that was a slip of tongue. 1/6. So he gets 1/6 because of the presence of the daughter. طيب. Then the wife gets 1/8 because of the presence of the daughter, right? And then the daughter gets 1/2. And whatever is left goes to the father. No.
How is alienation does it again? Like,
Yeah. Now the father here, he inherits by way of his share and by way of alienation. You get it?
what was the rule for alienation again? I can't remember.
What do you mean by the rule of...
Like, how do you know that who's going to alienate the rest?
Always, whatever is left goes to the closest male relative.
Not relative.
Yes.
Like, ascendant.
Male relative.
Okay.
Even if he was an uncle, if the father was not there and the son was not there.
So if there's a son, the rest goes to the...
If the son was there, the uncle will not inherit. Are you getting confused, mister?
The person who died Adam has a father, right? The one the case we just talked about.
Yeah, the son we said that he denounced Islam.
No, let's say he didn't. Like, what would be...
If he did not, that's a different story. He still, the father still inherits. Because the father can never be blocked.
Yeah.
You have to understand that. The son and the father, they can never, nobody can block them. Period. Nobody can ever block the father, the grandfather, or the son.
So
You get it?
So if there's a son and father...
That's different. If there's a son, like for example, there's a son and his father.
Yeah.
Okay, so who blocks who?
The son blocks his father.
The son blocks his father in that case. You get it? Or the mother and the grandmother. Who blocks?
The mother blocks the grandmother.
Mother blocks the grandmother. You get it? Don't confuse us, please. Don't confuse us tonight. Let's continue. طيب. So we said that prevention is of two types. Either a person gets prevented totally, like in case of this scenario I gave you, that the son, his presence doesn't matter. His presence doesn't matter because of the difference of religion. Because of the difference of religion. So when a person becomes an apostate, then he does not inherit, period. He does not inherit, period. Second one is the one who kills his father to inherit, or his mother to inherit. The murderer. The murderer does not inherit. The murderer does not inherit. So that's the second one. Third one, anyone remembers? The slave. Yes. The slave does not inherit. So 3. Until he becomes free. طيب. So we mentioned 3. There are 3 individuals. If they have certain characteristic, then they will not be able to inherit. One of them, that al-kufr wal-'iyadu billah. Al-kufr, disbelief, apostasy. Second, murder, he's a murderer. And the third, a slave. طيب. Now, there is prevention which is by way of individuals, by way of individuals. If those individuals are there, that person gets prevented from inheritance. Okay, can anybody give me an example of this? Yeah.
Like there's a son and then there's uncles.
There is a son and uncles, yes. As long as the son is there, the uncle cannot, period. And then let's give you a scenario of this. A man dies, he leaves a father, a mother, and a wife and a son. And he leaves brothers and sisters and their children, cousins. So how do we divide this? اتفضل.
So the son gets half.
No, wrong.
Father first.
Wrong. You never start with the son.
But he's
Abdurrahman, no. Abdurrahman, you never start with the son. I'm teaching you something very important. You never start with him. I'm going to tell you why. You know why, Abdurrahman? You cannot start with the son?
because the father.
No, not because of that.
The share was mentioned in the Quran.
Because you have to start, yes, you have to start with the shareholders first. Okay, now when you have those who have specific share, do you start with those who don't have a specific share? No, it doesn't work like that. Because you're going to deprive the other ones of their share. You get it? So you start with those that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them their specific share. You get it in the Quran. For example, let's like list some of those that Allah has given them their specific share. Like who?
Wife and daughter.
Wife and daughter. Okay. The wife, what's her specific share, Abdurrahman?
1/8,
No, if there are no kids,
1/4.
1/4. If there are kids,
1/8.
yeah. You say 1/8 in case there are kids. And say 1/4 with no kids. That way you're more specific. When you say 1/8, now what you talking about? 1/8 like when they don't have kids, people are gonna get confused. But if you tell them that 1/4, if there are no kids, she gets 1/4. If there are kids, she gets 1/8. This is more clear, right? طيب. Now the husband, how much does he get? If there are no kids, how much does he get? Half. And if there are kids? 1/4. Ahsant. Now, the father and the mother, how much does the father get? Huh?
1/3 if there's no kids.
If there are no kids. And he gets?
1/6.
If there are kids. Okay. 1/6. If there are no kids. If there are kids, he gets 1/6. 1/3 if there are no kids.
No,
The
but
father of the deceased.
The father of the deceased.
So technically the grandfather of the children. The father of the deceased.
okay. Yeah.
Listen.
Listen very well, mister. Okay. So he gets 1/3. If there are no kids, he gets 1/6. If there are kids. Okay, what about the mother of the deceased? How much does she get?
The same.
The same.
The same. Very good.
Same
Right.
with the father?
Yeah, she gets 1/3 if there are no kids. The deceased, he did not leave any kids. She gets 1/6 if he left kids. Yep.
Even deceased the kid, but kids died, so it's okay.
If the kids died before his father died, you get it?
I know. I was saying like the son is the one who died, who is the kid of the father. But then since the son is the one who dies, there's no kid.
So if there are no kids, then they get 1/3. If there are kids, they get 1/6. Hassan is clear?
Nah, that's why I'm in class.
Okay, I'm going to repeat again. Now you have the deceased, the one who dies. It could be a male, it could be a female. طيب? Like for example, we start with the man. The husband dies, right? Let's be more specific. Husband dies, he leaves a father and a mother. طيب, and he leaves a wife. And he leaves a son. So this is the first scenario. طيب. Now in this case, we don't start with the son. No. Because son, he inherits by way of what? Agnation. He doesn't inherit by way of a share. Remember this. He doesn't have a specific share in the Quran. He does not. Except that he get double share of the female. Okay? Is that clear?
Yeah.
طيب. Now, we have the father and the mother. We're going to start with them first. Okay, because there's the son here. The father he doesn't get 1/3. He gets half of that, 1/6. The mother of the deceased, same thing. She doesn't get 1/3. She gets 1/6. So we're good here. Then we're going to go to the wife. The wife, because of the presence of the son, she doesn't get 1/4. She gets 1/8. And then the rest goes to the son. So he inherits not by share. He inherits by agnation. So he takes what is left. Agnation means he takes what is left. يرث بالتعصيب. يرث بالتعصيب. Because he inherits by way of agnation. You get it? Now, if there are brothers and sisters of the deceased, uncles and aunts, and their children, do they inherit Hassan or they don't inherit? Can they inherit?
By agnation too?
No, I'm just asking you, like in general. Can they, like by agnation, can they inherit? No, they can't. Hassan, they cannot. Write it down. As long as the father is there and the son is there, they cannot inherit.
What if they're not there?
So as long as
Yeah, they will. Well, I'm gonna come to that.
as long as one of them is there,
One of them is there, or both of them is there. It doesn't matter. One of them or the other, or both of them. Okay, because here the son is there. They cannot inherit. They cannot inherit. Because who's closer? The son is closer. You get it? Hassan. He's much closer to the deceased than the brothers and sisters and their children. Okay, now this is the first scenario. We have the son. Let's say the son is not there. The father is there. A man dies. He leaves a wife, a father and a mother. And he leaves brothers and sisters. Okay, now we're going to start with the father first. Then the mother. Let's start with the wife. Let's start with the wife first. We give her share, right? So, the wife gets how much? 1/4 because there are no kids. طيب. Now, the mother, how much does she get? 1/3. Because there are no kids. No kids. The father, how much does he get? He gets the rest. He gets the rest. You get it? He gets the rest.
there's no kids.
Yeah, because there are no kids. There are no kids, so he's gonna get his share and the rest of that. So he gets everything. Now, the uncles and aunts, can they come and protest and say, where's our share? No, because the father is there. He blocks them. You get it?
So somebody could only get blocked by the shareholder.
He can get, no. He gets by a person, not a shareholder. Because when you say a shareholder, there are many. So, which one? It is better to be specific by certain heirs. Male heirs from the ascendant and descendant. Male heirs from ascendant and descendant. Is that clear?
No.
Quick question.
No.
Let's say if the father of the deceased is not there, but the grandfather,
He will block them. He will block them.
Who about who?
You're not listening. What are you?
The grandfather?
What did the brother say now?
He's named by grandfather.
Okay, does the grandfather blocks or not?
But he also have a son, right? You said?
La ilaha illallah.
Not just grandfather.
The grandfather is there.
You block everybody else?
Does he block the uncles and aunts, or he does not block them?
He will.
He will block them.
So just the grandfather, uncle, and aunt, that's it.
Yeah, the paternal grandfather. You get it? The paternal grandfather, he blocks them, according to the most correct opinion of the scholars.
Okay.
And this is the opinion of Abu Bakr Siddiq, radiyallahu anhu, Abu Musa al-Ash'ari, Abdullah ibn Abbas, and 14 other companions. And this is also the opinion of Sheikh ibn Baz, Sheikh al-Uthaymeen, Sheikh Salih al-Fawzan, and Sheikh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah.
So you must say if you have a son and the father of the deceased, by nation, it's the father inherit the rest, right?
What do you mean?
Like if you have a son and a father.
What do you mean, a son and a father?
Someone deceased, leave a son and a father.
Who died? Who died? Give us an example.
Deceased,
Who died?
leave a son and a father.
Who's the deceased?
Like, okay, you're saying he left a father and a son.
Yeah.
Okay, the father, he gets how much?
He get 1/3 first.
No. He doesn't get 1/3 because of the presence of the son. He doesn't get 1/3. He gets 1/6.
That's not the children of the father, though.
Adam, listen.
He's confused. Okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Adam, wake up.
You got to put the phone away.
Listen. Focus. Be like a cat. You know the cat? When they want to catch something, they put a lot of focus, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, we have a grandpa, right?
No, grandpa.
Okay, the father of the deceased.
Just father and son, that's it.
The father and the son.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Who died?
Who died?
I mean,
Give us an example. Adam.
Give us an example. Who died?
Clarify.
person died.
Who's the person?
Who is this person? We need to know.
A wife died.
Specify who the person
A
is.
grandma died.
Who is this person who died?
I mean, the person is just a variable.
No.
No. It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like
No.
that.
You have to be specific.
It does not work like that.
The guy died.
It does not work. Who is this person who died?
Huh?
Is it the father, the mother, the wife, the husband?
No, nobody else. Just, the father. Okay. Okay,
La ilaha illallah.
that makes sense. Okay, the person died, he left the father and the son.
But it matters.
But
what
who
the
is this
gender
person
of
that
the
died, Adam?
matters.
Who is this person that died? Huh? No, you can't work like that.
Huh?
No,
Grandfather.
no, you can't.
Grandpa is a guy.
Akhi.
Dad is a guy. Brother is a guy. Who is the guy?
It's very important for us to know the person who died.
Okay, the person died.
Who?
And who did he leave when he died?
Is the father? Is the grandpa? Is the brother?
Inshallah, we will stop here. We will discuss with you, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Sallallahu ala Muhammad wa alihi wa sallam.
Before him, I did have a